Hi friends, I hope that you're having a wonderful day. You truly deserve one. My name is Chelsea Face and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, if you know from the thumbnail and the title, is going to be a first impressions review, first time trying out a new series. If you saw one of my last videos, I can't remember the order in which I filmed. I usually upload in the order I film. Me and my husband went to Books A Million, and he bought, or I gave him any amount, and he got me 5 physical volumes of manga, first volume ones. And I gave him my list of manga that I already have currently, manga that I've completed, so that he wouldn't double buy. The only issue is that I did not include manga that I have DNF'd and unhauled. So I did have to look at them before we left the store, but I was very clear in that in the vlog. So be sure to go and watch that video. It's really fun. We had a great time filming it, going back and forth, and then the haul at the end. So I hope that you enjoy that. I hope you'll watch that first. But in that video, I did get a volume 1 that I want to talk about, which is Plus Size Elf. It is story and art by Sinek Doche. I don't know how you say their username. This is a 7 Seas, I believe it's a re-release. The original cover looks like this, at least the one that I was familiar with. I had never read this before, obviously, and this is one of the ones that he picked out. It was the replacement for the one that I did accidentally have already DNF'd and unhauled, so it's by chance that I got to read this one. So as far as art style goes, let's start there. I think it's beautiful. I think that the creator is very talented, obviously has been drawing for a long time. This person seems like they understand body types and shaping and portraitures. I just think they do a really good job in the art. The characters' expressions are very cute and fun, and they're just very expressive. I think they did a very good job. It reminds me of the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You art style. I know they're not the same person, but it reminds me of that. I don't believe they're the same person. I'm gonna double check just to make sure I'm not crazy. No, they're not the same person, thank God. But they do remind me a lot of that with the art style. But this is essentially, the story-wise, is a story about a plus-size elf girl. We're following initially from the point of view of a man who, he's an adult man who works, I forget what his job title is, but it's pretty much in Japan a person whose job it is to help you become the best healthy version of what you want out of yourself. So for example, this girl who is disguising herself as just a regular human comes in and she says, hey, I'm too big, I want to lose weight, I need to lose weight to get back home. And she didn't really divulge much further. And he's like, okay, so here's what you got to do. And he's super nice, super fun, gives her dieting advice, gives her exercise advice. He gives her like a body massage that helps get out some of the lactic acids or whatever it is that he's trying to do. I can't remember everything. This does have a little bit of like fitness science and physical exercise techniques that you can learn within it, which I thought was very interesting, and I definitely liked that about this. So he helps her out with their first session, and then he finds out that she is an elf from a magical world and has come through a portal, and this portal doesn't allow you to come back through once you've passed through if you're not the exact same weight that you are when you go back. And I'm wondering if like that doesn't, and they didn't really specify if that includes anything on your body or if it's just your physical self, because I would have just carried sandbags or like, I don't know, gone naked. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's ways to get around that, but maybe they explain that later on. Maybe it just didn't work with the plot. But essentially she can't go back home because she's gained some weight because she's addicted to potatoes, and specifically French fries, which, girl, same. I freaking love French fries. Give me some McDonald's, I will tear it up. She talks about French fries a lot. If you're someone who struggles with eating disorder in the sense of overeating, which I have problems with that myself, I'm not gonna lie here. Sometimes I'm fine and I'll eat super healthy. I'll be very mindful and paying attention to what I do. Sometimes I don't pay attention at all and I just go crazy, and then like 2 days later I'm like, what have I been doing? You know, so if you're someone who struggles with that, just keep that in mind before you pick this up. It doesn't bother me, but I could see how if you do have an eating disorder, this might be something that would, you know, upset you, or if you've got some body image issues that you're really struggling with, I don't necessarily recommend this. I don't think she's fat. I don't think fat is a bad word. She thinks she's fat. She is definitely plus sized, but just barely if you're going from the US standpoint. Of course, this is Japanese. They have a totally different standard. Their sizing is totally different. And from a Japan's perspective, yes, she is plus sized or fat or whatever you want to call her. But there are other magical creatures in this world who also have other physical ailments or problems that this main character guy is going to help them try to figure out how to get past. And with that being the overall premise, I think that that makes this a very educational, say that, a very asterisk. I think this makes it an educational manga as well as a ecchi, weird, funny comedy manga. I don't know if there's going to be any romance in this. I haven't gotten the inkling that that's going to occur, but we do definitely have our main character guy who is all of a sudden becoming friends with all these women monsters. So could be harem-esque. I'm not quite sure. Literally never read it before. Haven't read anything about it other than seeing the crazy title. But yeah, I did enjoy this actually, and I think I will continue if I can keep finding volumes, because with this being re-released, I don't know if that means I'm gonna have to wait a long time to find volume 2 or if it's like readily available. I have no idea. I have not searched anywhere. This was just a video idea and we went with it and it was fun. I did enjoy this. I think I gave it 4 stars. There was full out nudity in this other than the lady lower parts, but full on boobage, and it wasn't wrapped in the store as you could see in that video. I was a little concerned as to why it wasn't wrapped, but you know, to each their own. I'm an adult, I don't care. Just keep that in mind, you know, if you got kids and you see them pick this up, yeah, there's gonna be boobs everywhere. But I think this was really fun. I think it was a really good time. I do recommend if you listen to this video and think it sounds at all interesting, because I was pleasantly surprised. I like ecchi, but only when it does also have a good story. I've read several ecchi that I do love, and I've read several ecchi that I hate because it's literally just the etchiness of it or boring, terrible writing. I think you can do spicy or risque stuff and still have a good manga. And I think this one's doing that so far. We'll see how the next volume goes. I do want to continue it, so whenever I do go shopping again, I'll look for the second volume. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know this is a very different manga than most of what I read. I do read some spicy stuff, but I tend to read mostly just romance and some shonen here or there. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and please consider checking this out if you are interested. But yeah, I will see you guys soon. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I do read a lot of manga, different genres, different demographics. I try to keep my reading pretty varied, along with having my little niches that I love. And I read books as well, but I do tend to talk about manga more than books. But when I do talk about books, I put it towards the ends of the videos just in case that you're someone who is still interested in that content. Or if I make a book review specifically, I'll be sure to be very blunt with that in the thumbnails and the titles of the video, so as to not trick you into watching them. So thank you very much. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye guys.